The radio speaker vibrated. Static. Pure, heavy static. I adjusted the volume knob. Nothing changed. I was working the 3 a.m. shift alone. The gas station was dead quiet. Then the static stopped completely. A cold, robotic chime echoed through the room. This is an emergency broadcast. I froze. I looked outside the glass windows. The road was pitch black. No cars, no lights. Do not open the front doors. Do not listen to the voices outside. I leaned closer to the radio counter. An entity is currently in your area. It speaks in your mother's voice. My breath caught in my throat. My mother died 4 years ago. 3:07 a.m. The radio cut to silence. The digital clock turned 3:07 a.m. Then came the sound. Knock, knock, knock. 3 light taps on the front glass door. I turned around slowly. A woman was standing in the rain. She wore a bright red coat. She had her back turned to the store. "Sweetheart?" a voice called out. It came from outside. It was my mother's voice, clear, warm, gentle. "Open up, honey. It's raining." My hands started to shake. I stepped away from the cash register. "You're not real," I whispered. The woman didn't turn around. "Please open up. I brought dinner." I grabbed my flashlight. I pointed the beam at the glass door. The red coat was soaked in water. "Turn around," I called out. The voice stopped. The woman stood motionless under the cold streetlight. Then her body twisted. Her feet stayed facing the road, but her upper body spun around 180 degrees. Snap! The sound of snapping bones echoed through the glass. Her face was illuminated by my flashlight. She had no eyes, just smooth, blank skin where her face should be. Yet her mouth opened, and my mother's voice came out again. "Why won't you let me in?" I backed up until my spine hit the wall. The radio suddenly burst back to life. "If you are currently looking at it," the robotic radio voice screamed through the store, "look away immediately. It feeds on your attention." I slammed my eyes shut. I covered my ears with both hands. Outside, the glass doors began to rattle violently. Bam, bam, bam. "Honey, look at me," the voice pleaded. "Just one glance. Look at your mother." I squeezed my eyes tighter. The smell of wet earth filled the store. It was inside. I could feel the cold air moving past my legs. Heavy breathing touched the back of my neck. 3:29 a.m., the radio announced. 10 seconds remaining. The breathing on my neck stopped. The cold air vanished. The clock chimed.
was empty. The front glass doors were locked. No rain on the floor, no shadow. I wiped my face with a trembling hand. I walked over to the radio to turn it off completely. I pulled the power plug out of the wall socket. The wire fell to the floor, unplugged, yet the speaker softly buzzed one last time. A quiet, distorted whisper came out of the unpowered box. "See you tomorrow night, sweetheart." I looked at the clock, 3:31 a.m., and the